There we go. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Audio is jacked up. Okay. We're chilling in the bedroom today. Okay, good. Thanks, Stacy. Thank you. How's the levels? I have some really stupid stuff that I wanted to work on today. Because why not? Yeah. Check, check. Check, check. Okay. Baby, euphemism. You from Minnesota, 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 baby. Minnesota, baby, euphemism. You from 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 Minnesota, baby, euphemism. Minnesota, baby, euphemism. You from 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 Minnesota, baby, euphemism. Squishmallow. Minnesota, baby, Squishmallow's up in here. You from Minnesota, baby, euphemism. You from Minnesota. That was a very nice care package, by the way. You from Minnesota, baby, euphemism. 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 Is this in any key? Minnesota, baby, euphemism. You from 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 Minnesota, baby, euphemism. All right. Yeah. You from Minnesota, baby, euphemism. You from Minnesota, baby, euphemism. So I'm stuck in my bedroom today. Actually, I'm stuck in my bedroom for like the next month or so of streams. There's like this stupid built-in desk right here, and then my bed right here. So I'm like, I got like 2 feet of space, maybe tops. But you know what? We make it happen. We do it anyway. You from Minnesota, baby, euphemism. 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 You from Minnesota, baby, euphemism.
Oh, hard hearing me talking. I pulled the mic away. My bad. It should be better. I'm using like this new mixing board, so I'm trying to get the levels just right. Checky. Egg and brekkie. Yeah. This was just stuck in my head earlier today. let's hang on. Let's hear this. So I want. What noise is that? Come in. I'm streaming, bro. What's up, my dude? Want to check out the setup?
Yeah.
I'm just like cheating right now and comping some stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm streaming to everything. Here's the chat client. We got Stacy.
Hey, what's up, Stacy?
And then here's the camera over here. You want to bend down, get in the shot? We got the Squishmallow up in here too. Hey. It's my brother-in-law, Ben. But he's more like just, you know, a true bro. A true brother.
I'll leave you the stream. Get back to your homework.
Okay. Stacy says hi. Okay, this is actually not the note I want. I want duh. There we go. I want. What chords are these? This is a D flat or a C sharp. I mean, it's only a C sharp, I guess, because Ableton. That's how Ableton think in terms of sharps. Minor. Okay, let's try and get some. Also on completely different monitors today. I'm using these little Tapcos, and I'm kind of have to crouch my head down to hear the tweeters correctly. I don't have my subwoofer anymore, but I'm thinking it might be better mixes if I'm you know not using my subs. All right, let's see. I just really like this the mini waves, and then just get rid of some of the high end. Let's put some like. Let's try and make a cool synth sound. So using ozone, let's add some excitement, and then let's add some imaging in the high end so that we can get some like nice stereo vibes. I'm just clicking like kind of presets that I know I'm gonna like. So let's. I'm gonna add some high end distortion. So I'm going to remove the high end and then add it back in using distortion, basically. Or harmonic excitement, as Ozone likes to say. We can also play around with some, like, let's see, the tube saturation up here. Let's do a narrow band of tube saturation. Very aggressive. And let's do analog and warm are the two settings that sound really nice. Down in the low end. Let's try analog. Let's do analog all the way up. Let's just. Cool. Okay. And then let's also get rid of all this low end. Let's make room in advance for the bass that's going to go down here. So I'm just going to like clear out. I mean, you can see the fundamental right here. So let's just clear out everything that's like under 150-ish. Hurts. My cat is not having this. My cat is on the bed and she's like, no, I'm good. Let's actually also put a reverb. What if we distorted a reverb with this? Sounds like a train. Let's try. I gotta let her out. She's pissed. Okay, that actually sounds pretty cool. Woo! Yeah. Okay, I know I like this whole beat that's happening. But I gotta do some recording of this stuff. Because that sounds dope. I'm gonna let the cat out. Goodbye, kitty. All right. Let's record this. Sounds nice to have the ozone. Let's hear it without the ozone. I just want to hear it. Sounds nice still, but I want, yeah, the added high end is really cool. So we're going to record from 7. Like, I know it's kind of over the top, but then we can always take out the high end again if we want to. Wait, did I not? I didn't turn it back on. All right, here we go. I love that, how it almost like goes like it dips in pitch at the end. It's probably because of this FabFilter preset right here. Yeah, see, it's a chorusing effect. Ah, that's dope. Okay, so this is our G sharp. No. G sharp minor? C sharp minor. 7. No, it's not a minor 7. It's just a minor. Yeah. Let's hear it as a minor 7 as well. So add in the B note. I mean, that's cool too. That's like more positive, more uplifting, because the top, in case you don't know, a minor 7 chord is a minor chord on bottom, these bottom 3, and then a major chord on top. So then if you add the minor 7th to a minor chord, it makes it sound less minor, if that makes sense. All right, let's just record this one too. You know what? Why not? We have plenty of time. Let's just make it happen. These will be some cool reversed reverb trails for sure. Okay. So this is the C sharp minor 7. And then the next chord that I was interested in recording was G sharp minor. G sharp minor 7, actually. Sorry if that was really loud. Okay, let's do the G sharp minor 7. We'll also do just the G sharp minor. Wait for it to die down. Yeah. Oh man, so much space and like texture in that. I mean, I didn't even really do anything to the wavetable other than just set it up. It's all the FabFilter and the ozone doing the work. All right, here's a regular, this was G sharp minor 7. Let's go regular G sharp now. Okay, so this is chords. All right, I'm gonna call this like train noise. Here's our G sharp minor that we just recorded. And then I want to go a whole step down because it sounded good in the key. So we're gonna go down a whole step and make it major. That should sound like this. Down a whole step from G sharp is F sharp, so this will be an F sharp major. Whoops. And then let's go one more whole step down. It'll sound rather nice. Let's go E major. So angelic. And I'm not sure in the key that we're in. E major. So this would be the 4th chord. So I think an E major 7 will sound good. So this should be E. Let's try an E major 7. I mean, I love major 7 chords, as some of you might know. Oops. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so nice. This is gonna be really nice when we piece all this together. Major 7 chords. They get me every time. Okay, so just so you know, like the way I'm figuring this out, so I went minor chord, major chord, major chord. In any chord progression, if you have 2 major chords a whole step apart, that's the distance between the 4th and 5th chord of the key. So then if you know that either of the chords on either side of them is minor. Also, if you memorize some of the theory, then you'll know that like the 5th chord, which is the major chord, if you want to add another note to it, it's a 7 chord. So that would be the F sharp 7. I don't really like 7 chords in like a chill out context like this. 7 chords are kind of like blues chords. And then the E chord is going to be the 4th chord of the progression. So that's a major 7. So the 1st chord you can put a major 7 on. And the 1st chord in this progression would be, so we're on E. That's the perfect 4th. We go down 5 half steps. Math, D, C, B. Are we in B major? Sounds reasonable. Where's my guitar? G sharp. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, up to B. So we're in B major. So you could we could also do a B major 7 just for fun. So here's our E major 7. And then let's grab let's go. Should we go down? Let's see how this sounds. Yeah, that sounds very nice with the rest of the chords we got going on. I'm just turning this reverb off and on to get rid of the trail so I can record. Yeah. That's nice. Okay, and this is B major 7. Okay, let's put it all together. So we have, let's just recap all the different chords we have. I'm going to put them all right kind of next to each other. Yeah. I mean, we could even play it in that order if we wanted to. This is pretty interesting how I'm going from the minor to the minor 7 and then I'm going minor 7 back to the minor. This almost works just as a standalone chord progression. And then let's put these even closer. Go like this. That totally works. And then even like for a bridge or something. Okay, this is actually something I haven't done that much of, where I go from the regular chord to the seventh version of it as the next chord. And really what's happening here is, so the C sharp minor 7 is a major chord on top. So for C sharp, that would be C sharp and then D, E. Yeah, E. So it's an E major on top. So you're hearing C sharp minor into E. E was our fourth chord. C sharp is our second chord. Okay. This is just way too much theory. We don't have to talk about theory, but it's pretty interesting stuff. There's only really 6 chords that you ever work with. No matter what key you're in, you're working kind of with the same 6 chords. They just keep popping up, even if you're doing crazy inversions and stuff. All right, let's put a beat on this. And then it kind of fades in. What if we reverse it? Let's reverse all 4 and see what happens. Okay, because it's from the beginning, since we're using like this long reverb thing, it sounds kind of like it just fades out a little bit much. Let's drag it over. Let's see how this sounds. So that's very consistent. That's if we want to be having like a crazy beat over it. We can also do stuff with this later. Like for an intro, maybe an intro we'd want like those fades to 0. We can also control that with like an envelope or something. Okay, that's tight. That's tight. And then let's do some like frequency shifter. Okay, so let's do like a fade in on the intro for this. Yeah. Okay, and then when it comes up here, we can do some sort of frequency shift automation. Like whoop 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 boo. Let's just see how this sounds. Oh, that is super slow. Da, 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 let's try something like this. Hang on. Copy paste this over to get the 0 crossing. Delete this. Okay. That's a bit severe. Let's smooth out that curve a little. So on a Mac, if you hold Option, it gives you this like curve tool. So then you can curve these automations. On Windows, you have it's not Control. It's something else, right? Alt. I think it's Alt on Windows. Yeah. And then let's get it one more time. Let's go. Whoops. So this is the idea. And then we can combine that with some other automations to make this really kind of pop a little bit more. Maybe even bring down the filter. Yeah. Yeah. And then we could even have like a drum fill here. So maybe on the third beat here. So on the third beat, we can do some. Ooh. I like these. We could also do something with a kick drum. Let's see. Let's do like a double hit. I like this flam. So if you don't know what a flam is, it's when a drummer hits the same like drum with both hands almost at the same time, just like slightly off. So it's kind of like you're hearing two hits almost at exactly the same time. Sounds nice. That one sounds nice too. Let's see. Okay, and then from there, let's go ahead and continue our progression. So that's, we got our whole intro. This might be too long. If it's too long, there's two things you can do, or if it feels too long. You want to like preserve the structure of it maybe. Add some like extra little Philly type elements, so some like high end like noises and stuff. And one good thing to do actually is not to worry about what you're doing here yet, because you're going to have some sort of melody or hook in your chorus later. And so you probably want to just like call back to that melody. So we're going to do that at the end, I think. So let's go ahead and continue on. Let's make like a verse section. So just like kind of our basic verse beat. Okay, cool. And then let's get our beat going. Let's find our kick drum. And I liked that flam a lot. Oh, no. Whoops. So I'm doing a halftime beat, so the snares are always going to be on this 3. We can worry about like ghost snares and stuff later. I'm just trying to get the kick and the snare built out. Maybe I want a 16th note. Hang on. Oh no, sorry, this isn't a 16th note. It's on the 8th note beat. Okay, this works. Selecting all with Command A or Control A if you're on a Windows. Command D to duplicate, or Control D to duplicate. And then, okay, that's a great starting pattern here. Let's duplicate the MIDI region, and I'm going to join them because I think the last time I want there to be some sort of fill. So I'm going to put a fill after the fourth measure. This is an 8 measure phrase. Put a fill in the fourth measure, and then again a bigger fill probably at the 8th measure. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Let's also try this over. No, that's syncopated. And then we're gonna do a really classic snare fill. Yo, what is up? We are building a song structurally from the ground up today. I'm just vibing with this. I made some crazy chords using the wavetable and some plugins. Here's an example of one. If I turn the filter off, it's even cooler. We also got some nice ones. Yeah, so we just recorded all these into audio, and now we're just playing with them. Wow, these drums be weak though. These drums be weak. Okay, so let's the kick drum. Let's liven it up. Let's get some. We're just gonna mix as we go. It's just easier that way. So think about it. Think about when you're making this song. You can think about it in a few different ways. Like structurally, I'm thinking about like, okay, I have this chord progression. Then I'm gonna have like sections, right? So this is like my intro. I'm going to lead into like, you know, the verse. So I'll call this V1 for verse 1. I'll have like a main beat. And then at some point I'm going to break it down again. And every time you move from one section to the other, you want some sort of fill. Like this fill is a little bit heavy-handed with the frequency shifting. Maybe we'll smooth that out later. Stuff like that. And then, yeah, we want to mix in our elements as we go along. Oof, this snare drum. Maybe I just want this to be the flam. Yeah, let's just do it like that. That sounds way better. Okay. Let's get this kick drum. Let's get this kick drum bopping. So we're in G sharp minor, so let's make this a G sharp. I don't know. I don't think I like this extra like sound at the end of the kick drum. You hear how there's like this long trail of like static. It's pretty subtle, but it's like. Let's just shorten it up. Let's tighten it up. So when you want your drums to pop, you're going to add some sort of distortion. The drum bus plugin in Ableton is like a pretty easy one. It's pretty natural sounding. I guess, you know, they did design it for drums. So when you put it on each sample, it's going to sound pretty good. But then you just want to, you know, make sure you're not distorting too long of a sample, because it's going to add all this noise to the end of your sample. The other thing you're gonna do, like right now I'm mixing this drum and it's getting louder. When you're adding distortion, it's gonna get louder, which is fine. I'm also adding transients, which just means that it's gonna emphasize You can look over on the left here at the tooltip. It says it's going to emphasize the transients, which means it's going to emphasize the loudest peaks of the mid-high frequencies. So I'm just making it louder. So then you also want to be careful because we're going to sidechain it later. So let's also curve off some of the extra stuff. Okay, so everything below 51 hertz I don't care about, frankly, on the kick drum. So I'm going to say 50 hertz. I'm just going to kill it. Everything. That'll just keep it clean, give me some more headroom in my mix. People with subs might be like, what? I'm missing something. You could even go like 45. And now I just have the boom on so I can really hear that frequency. And I can turn the boom back down. Say hello to Bella. The other thing I'm going to do is put a boost around 5K. And the other thing you could also do is then add, like we're doing the drum bus saturation, we could also add this ozone saturator just to here. Hear what that does. Now, like, it's louder. It's got more high frequencies, so maybe it just sounds quote unquote better. But I don't want my kick drum taking up all the high frequencies. It's kind of in your face. We'll come back to it. For now, let's just balance it. Okay. Copy this drum bus. Let's go find our lovely flam sound. Definitely louder. Just because something's louder doesn't mean it's better. I mean, but in this case it does sound pretty good. I just copied the same effect. Now this sample is pretty clean, so I don't have to worry about that distortion, but I'll still shorten it just, just on the off chance that there's some distortion. Just keep it tight. Okay. Let's also come in here. So I just turned all these knobs on. I'll explain what they do later, but basically it just opens up this window, drop audio effects here. I can create a return chain in the drum rack. And now we're going to route this right here, audio 2 on the far right. We're going to route this to our reverb. So this, normally when you open up Ableton, it'll just say reverb. If you make a drum rack and you turn on the, I guess it's the, this R right here, the return track, then you can make audio effect tracks here. And then we're going to run this to the reverb. And what this does, then you can say, okay, show sends. Okay, so now send A right here. That lets me send some of my sound from my drum to this reverb. So I want to send the snare. So if I sent 100%, which is 0 dB of the snare volume, to the reverb, that means I'm hearing the dry snare drum and 100% of its volume through the reverb. So here's what that sounds like. And I can turn it down. Okay, also the snare is just super loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Cool, and that little like kink. Where is that? it's this sound. I'm gonna turn this one all the way up and see how that sounds over here. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe we'll pan this one over a little bit, lower the volume. Dope. And then you might be like, okay, how do I raise the intensity of my drums without changing the pattern? Just add hi-hats, okay? So let's find a good hi-hat that sounds... These two sound good. That one sounds good. Is that the same? Did I get these in twice? Kind of sounds like it. This is my favorite so far. That one sounds good too. I think I'm going to stick with this one. And then we could do a little lead in from the hi-hat to the snare. And then we could do on the very last hi-hat before, I'm just doing 8th note hi-hats. Yeah, we could do like some sort of open hi-hat right before we go into the next measure. Okay, now hear how like the open hi-hat didn't close before the next hi-hat? Let's fix that. Yeah, it sounds annoying. So there's this choke right here. Right here in the drum rack. You can choke the sound. So what that means is you can say, okay, like, let's say choke 1. And then anything else that you set to choke 1 means that, like, when one sample plays as part of that group, that choke 1 group, it will cut off the sound of another sample if it's already playing. So whichever sample comes after will cut off the sound that precedes it. So let's hear it. There we go. So now this hi-hat, as soon as this next hi-hat plays, it cuts off this open hat. So it sounds a little bit more natural. Alright, and then let's do 16th notes here. Okay, let's tune these hi-hats a little bit. Alright, I kind of want to try it with another sample. That's a very, like, natural sounding sample. I want to kind of find... I want to go to the 808 kit. I want to get some 808 drums. Let's try an 808 hat. Yeah, let's try this sample. Yeah, so that's another vibe. I'm not really sure which one I want to go with. We can mix them both. Let's see. this hat. Let's also... Ooh. Try this. Okay, cool. Should probably think about vocals, which is usually the point where I give up. Yeah, I mean, always working on drums. So many questions. Yes, true. Write them all down as they arise, and then go through them. See if they make sense. See if you can't figure out some of them. All right, let's try doing something cool with this. Let's do something cool with this. Maybe some like auto filter automation or something. Because once our beat starts, we could even go straight into the hi-hat one. Let's see. Something I do a lot. Okay, let's see. Once it kicks in. One thing that we can do too that's like, we could duplicate, it's kind of weird, but you can duplicate the sample just to make it sound a little bit more like lo-fi. And then we can actually go like this. Like do de do de do de do de de. And then just do like a little bit of like pitch. Maybe even do this. Right, let's go here. That's kind of fun. It gives it more texture. Oh, I deleted my auto filter stuff that was going on over here. Let's try this as well. And then if this is too much, this auto filter. Let's also add some like randomness. What if we kind of hear it floating around? And we could also go like this. We could create a chain for the dry. Kind of have both. I think it's... That's fun. Okay, and then let's also get some crazy like bass programming up in here. Let's throw some limiter on this. Turn this down. Ooh, this is actually gonna be really annoying if I don't turn the filter down. The dry and the wet. Gives it so much texture and dimension, right? Yo, and then we could take it to the next level. Throw ozone on it again. Like... excite it and image it. Yeah, I mean, it's all about I feel like modern music is all about like creating texture. Like the structure, the beat, the chord progressions, they all exist already, so it's about making like the sounds that are going to be really interesting and kind of like the dynamics and the flow of the sounds into each other that's going to take it to that next level. Rather than just like playing a guitar riff straight, you know, with like minimal effects or something like that. I mean, there's still a place for that, and people do like, I don't know, like post-rock. Post-rock is really cool. Like those guitar players will do a lot of really cool like tapping and stuff, and it's all about kind of the way that they're playing it. I think music is just evolving so much, so rapidly. It's just really cool. Let's see what happens here. Wow, look at it. Look at it. Dancing around. That sounds so crazy. Okay, and we can also do that thing that we like to do where we sometimes mute certain sections. It would be kind of cool to add another snare drum. Hang on. Clap, cool. Clap. Right here. This is like completely masked, maybe by a hi-hat or something. We'll fix that later. Masking, I'm just referring to like, you can hear it fine if I just click on it, but then like you can't hear it while some other elements are playing. Let's add like a drum bass to this, drum bus to this bass. All right, let's find, what are we looking for, guys? We're looking for root notes. So I can just look at the chord progression. C sharp. And I kind of want it to like, dude. Now remember, when the C sharp minor changes to a C sharp minor 7, the minor 7 means that whatever the second note of that first chord is becomes the root of the top part of the minor 7 chord. It's probably too complicated of a sentence. But if you're playing a C sharp minor, it's the notes are C sharp, E, and then I think G sharp. C sharp, E, G sharp, okay? And then when you play the C sharp minor 7, you add one more note on top. So it'd be C sharp, E, G sharp, and then B, because B is a whole step down from C sharp. And now you have an E major sitting on top of your C sharp. So you have a C sharp note, and then you have an E major chord sitting on top. So the C sharp minor is on bottom, and the E major chord is on top. So they share two of the same notes. So if in our bass, we go from C sharp to E, we're emphasizing the E major part of that second chord. Okay, cool. And I want to like do, 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 do. Yeah, I was doing modulation with a student yesterday, and that was nuts. We were basically exploring the idea that, like, if you're in the key of C major, right? All the white keys, it's just all the regular letters, not any of the sharps or flats. And then when you transition, let's say you're playing a chord progression in C major, and then you switch to playing in B flat major. It kind of works, like, if you go to a B flat major chord, because B flat major is B flat D F. So the D and the F notes are still the same. The only thing that's changed is the B flat. And it's kind of funny because if the B flat was a B, it would actually be a B diminished chord, which probably wouldn't sound very good. I mean, it sounds fine, but it's a passing chord. So it just gets kind of crazy. I want do 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 do. Bum bum ba da da bum ba 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 da dum dum dum. And then we can even change one of these notes. So I'm looking for rhythmic stuff in the bass as well. Oh yeah, that's dope. So good. All right, filter one frequency. Let's map this to the envelope here. Whoa, whoa. Can I go to a B note here? I'm just hearing this, but it's over a G sharp minor 7 chord. So what are the notes of G sharp minor 7? It's G sharp, minor third is up 3/2 steps, so a B. So it's a B major chord on top. Now what's funny is G sharp minor in this key, it's the key of G sharp minor. G sharp minor 7 is a G sharp minor chord with a B major on top, and B major is the relative major for this key. So we're in B major or G sharp minor. And they're, you know, it's B major is the major key that we're in, G sharp minor is the minor key. So it's basically thinking about it in terms of modes. And then when you're playing them both at the same time, who even knows what you're feeling, right? You're kind of feeling both. It's still a happy chord. G sharp minor 7. Any minor 7 chord is going to feel happier than a minor chord. Or even a major 7 chord. Major 7 chords, like, to me, feel the most nostalgic. Oh yeah, so then I totally can go down to the B, because it's the B major chord sitting on top of the G sharp minor. Ah, that's why I'm feeling that. And then I'm going to go to this D sharp note, which is, Yeah, B, D sharp. So this is the B major chord. That's the major third. Let's see. That's kind of fun. Do, 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 do. I think we should just keep it here. And then what if we went to, now if we're playing a B major chord, technically, we could also do a B major 7. So that would be a half step underneath B, so the B flat or the A sharp. Technically allowed. That sounds crazy. Now it sounds a little bit atonal because of my actual shape here. Let's see if we can make it sound a little more. So nothing technically wrong with what we're doing. Let's see if it really sounds good. I don't love, like, yes, the A sharp is allowed. It doesn't sound good to me in this context. Let's try a different note. And honestly, like, yeah, going to the B works and it sounds good. But I want this to be like a little bit more minor feeling. So let's try going down to the G sharp. Yeah, it's just like a little bit more the vibe that I'm going for. And this is the major third of the top chord, or it's the 5th of the bottom chord, which is kind of funny. Let's hear if it goes to the root. Okay, that's a bit more natural sounding. This is actually just arpeggiating over the G sharp minor now. But then, you know, the last time we could do something different. Aggressive bass. I kind of like that though. I'm throwing this limiter on it just to make it edgier. Cool, so that's my sub. Okay, and then we can do some fills. So when these bass notes go up, we just turn off the, if we just turn off the synth, it'll sound pretty cool. So I'm going to copy this to every, let's see. And then we need the drums to also cut out there, I think. Sounds a little awkward, actually. Let's see what happens if we bring it over. So right when the snare drum hits. Still sounds weird. Kind of odd. Let's see. Good. I think it's fine. I think that's fine. I think that works. Okay, cool. And then at some point, I really want to go into like this whole section. This sounds dope. So maybe da, 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 so we're in the key of B flat, or sorry, not B flat, just B. So it's going back and forth between the first and the fourth chord, which are the only two major 7 chords in the progression. Da 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 da. I don't know which order I want to do. This is the fifth chord. So we can start on the 5th chord. Gives it a Mixolydian feel, I guess, if we're thinking about modes. Okay, what if we went major root? I'm just vibing like we're starting on the F sharp, frankly. What if we started here? The way I'm like clicking my keyboard, it's pretty funny. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That one could be cool too. Okay, what do we got over here? Let's see this again. So right here, what note is this bass playing? D sharp, and then I want to go down. What happens? Okay, let's see. Let's just see what happens. I can't remember what I did, but I think I went with something like this and then reversed the middle. What if I'm playing? Oh, this would make sense. The D sharp over the E, right? The D sharp is the major seventh of the E chord. So. Let's see what happens. Whoops, I meant to go up an octave. So these two together. It's a little jarring. What if we went? Oh, I thought I copy pasted this. Now that could be really jarring, especially if you kept doing that. Let's see. Now, okay, crazy idea. What if we put that on a separate track? Like this E chord. Just put it here. Wait, I messed it up. I think I need it like this. Yeah. And did some other effects processing with it. Maybe even put like a chorus on it. What do you guys think of that? That I think sounds kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. Da, da. Would this be up an octave? If I want it to be. Yeah. And then we could also have the frequency shifter play along. Wow, wow, wow. Bow, wow. Wow, wow. And then, I mean, if you want to go real crazy, you just drop into the B major 7 right here and just like, just vibe. It's just pure vibes. And then going back to the E major 7. And then we can go like this, where we slide in. Wah woo, wah woo, wah woo, wah woo, wah woo. Wah woo. Okay, so it has to be on the beat. So I want to go up, down, like a seesaw. Actually, I need to actually land into a different chord. Ooh, actually I could slide down. Wah woo. Wah one do. Maybe I even want maybe I don't want it here. Maybe I actually want the automation here. And I slide down, and then what I do here is I duplicate this chord and actually pitch it down an octave. It'd be really low at this point. Okay, maybe it's not the same chord. Wah woo. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Is that a fourth? I can't think anymore, guys. I literally, my brain is exploding. I forgot to end the automation. I think I want to go to the F sharp. I think the theory that I'm going for is an F sharp major. Doesn't sound like what I was thinking of, but you know what? We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Nah, I think I lost it. Okay, let's hear this part again. Wow, this is like a buzzkill right here. That was fun. Yeah, okay, let's just do this. Why not? Ooh. Yeah. Oops. Okay, let's try this. Let's put an echo on it. Maybe that's what I'm vibing with. One. I feel like that's it. Maybe quarter notes. So you get this da 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 1 and 2 and 3 and. Oh, I know why I thought it was eighth notes, because we're going to a halftime feel. Okay, that's nice. Maybe that would be an outro. Okay, I don't know what we started with. Let's hear it. Echo really needs to only be on at the end here. It's like 4 different songs. I don't know. I will change it into something at some point. Let's turn this into something first. Alright, sorry. Just had to take care of something. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So, let's do a little, like, walk-in. Bwa-na-na-bwa. Bwa-na-na-bwa. Okay, so. Dang. Da 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 da. Da da da. Oh, that's the same as a song I've already written. Dang. There's a song called Love that's out on our Spotify. Or on our. It's on Apple Music. It's on everything. It's called Love. We're under the name of Star Lung. And it has a very similar melody to what I'm about to do. But you know what? It's my own song, so I can rip myself off, right? Ba-da. Dang it. Da da da. 1, 2, 3. Da da da. 1, 1, 2. Okay, and then this one needs to just be later. Yeah. Okay. And then let's see what we can do to make this more interesting. One and a one. Okay, and this is like pretty much what I want the whole time. That feels early to me. No, it's not. It's not early. Huh. Okay, let's get a little slide in the beginning here. Okay, and let's duplicate this out. Yep, and get rid of this note. So late. That slide is late. Late. Let's do that. And then actually, I really only want I really only want this. So does that work? Now I'm actually super confused. I think I screwed the whole thing up. Here to here. This is the region that I want to loop. That way any changes I make I don't have to copy paste. There we go. Let's have this extend. Let's fix the amplitude envelopes. Oh no, sorry, my bad. Okay, I'm also gonna take this train noise. I'm gonna duplicate it. I mean, sorry, it's misleading. It's not really a train, guys, in case you're wondering. That's a lie. I want to just delete everything from here to here. And then these ones, I want to be up an octave. Because I'm hearing this like crazy sound, like... Maybe it's actually in the echo? It's in this. I'm hearing like this super high, like... Do da do da do. Do, 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 do. Is that the major third? Let's delete this automation. I really like that one pitch. Where's that? Let's find it. Sorry, that's pretty harsh. Let's divide it by 2. F sharp. I think I'm hearing an F sharp note. What happens if I just use this MIDI? Make an F sharp note. How loud is this thing? It's quite loud. Maybe it's the C sharp. Yeah, that's this one over here. And the D sharp. Okay, let's try that. And then I'll record these single notes. Just to hear. Let's also record this one. Cool. Now we can do some stuff with these guys. Let's space it out more with the imager. It's so spacey already. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's play it again from the top. It's like the reverse drop. Don't you expect it to just drop? It should be right here. Oh, but that's... Oh, no. But this isn't in the right progression. Then... Maybe it just wants this. No, because it's still like a building chord progression. I guess I could just... Dude, I could just... Who cares? I'll just take the drums and throw them on this. Like, we can always use the same thing later as like an outro. And then if you really want it to blow your socks off, we gotta get it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What? Where'd it go? I have no idea. Like, hit my inside. What did I even hit? That was crazy. Okay. When you just make Ableton disappear. Oh, I hit Command H. I hit Command H instead of Command J. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so it's going from B to E, right? So I guess I should really just be... So E... Oh, that'd be tight. Remember, it's a major 7 chord, so we can put in the E flat or the D sharp. Oh, whoops. This needs to be looped. So we need to loop this. This works. I feel something in the C sharp, but it doesn't quite work. This doesn't quite work either, unless you want to do like a... Ooh, I guess we could hide the chord when that happens. So we could go... These are all the same now. I guess I'll automate this. Okay. This is cool. This implies a C sharp minor. for like a split second. What is the melody doing? F sharp. Should be C sharp. The F sharp is the fourth relative to the C sharp. It's kind of weird. I don't know. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about this note? It doesn't quite work. That's how I feel about it. It kind of sounds cool. Kind of vibe. Yeah, the more I listen to it, the more I like it. You can even do like... Maybe just once though, like if it was a 4-bar phrase, right, then we could go... And then the third time, yeah. All right, cool. All right, guys, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to wrap up on time today. It's been a really fun stream. We did all one song today. Holy guacamole. That's patented, so. Anyway, much love, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this was instructive / useful / chill, fun. And I will catch you guys on Sunday. Night night. Take care, y'all. Be safe.